Hey guys, welcome back to Steel Grizzly's channel. I'm gonna do some quick testing real quick, so just bear with me a second. I'm gonna leave this up, so if I'm silent, that's probably what's going on. Alright, awesome. I just had to test real quick. So, bad news, good news. Last night we played this game for the first time on medium, and we got to, as you can see up there, day 33. We did pretty well, so that's good news. The bad news is we got that far ahead, and the entire stream, for some weird reason, I couldn't hear any game audio. So, yeah, that sucked. But what we're gonna go ahead and do, this is really loud. I hope this isn't what affected it last time, but I love this music. Let me go ahead, let me let you enjoy this music real quick. Just so it gets that beat up going. All right, so since we didn't have any audio, and I want to start this game from scratch and get kind of like a good set game going on, I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. And we do have the main story, which is A New Home, the Arks, the Refugees, and the Fall of Winterhome. This is actually a new, essentially a free DLC that they gave out, which is actually really awesome. We're gonna start with A New Home, because I plan on playing through all of these. And we're just gonna, just so I can show you, we're on medium. Because I've never actually beat it on medium, I've done it on easy. This was when I did it before I was streaming, and it's a little easy. I mean, obviously. So I want a little challenge. We'll go ahead and start, and hopefully this comes up. I'm going to mute myself while this is on. Or actually, it's taking a little bit to load. But I do hope this works. I'm going to be periodically testing to make sure the game audio is working, just because, like I said last time, it kind of messed up on me. I don't want it to happen again. So, how is everyone doing this evening? I know that I have had a long day, but I am excited to get into this game I'm playing down.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step, we knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Man, I really love that intro video. Let's go ahead and get started on a new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world has, as we know it, has crumbled. We have to survive. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Alright, let's go ahead. We have 65 people. We have 50 workers and 15 engineers and 15 children, but those are prohibited, which later on in the game you can actually do some things and change up what you're doing and actually add children if you do want to. Go ahead and do this. So if you want to be the evil guy who's making children work, then you go right ahead. I'm just kidding. I'll let this load up here. Essentially what we're doing right now, I mean obviously we need coal, but we really don't need coal for the first few days here. Until you see here on the top, we're on day 1, and then we have day 2, 3, and then on day 4 a temperature freeze will come in, and that's when we need all of our houses to be built, everything ready, our food. So you have essentially 4 days to like make sure you have everything. So first, go ahead and enact emergency shift. Yes. Because I want, what you want to do with this game is because you know, I have played it a couple times. You know, like I said, I played it and the audio wasn't even working, and now it's working. Or at least I hope it is. But you want to start signing laws as fast as you can. I think my very first playthrough, I died really fast because I was like scared to sign the laws, and I was like, no, shouldn't do that. And we need to go ahead and get this built pretty fast, the workshop, because it's basically your research center. And I guess while we're doing this, I can start building tents, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we can do at the coal out here, go ahead and build out to this coal pile. 13 wood and gathering post. I need 15 wood and 5 steel. Alright, we're good. Go ahead and put a gathering post right here. And what I'm doing now, you'll see here, is just essentially prepping for when we get this built. We'll have the ability to research coal thumpers, and those can be set pretty much anywhere. Get knocked off. We don't need any of this stuff. Alright, the heating is off. The generator is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. Of course we will. At night you do need to turn it on because I think it does get colder. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean we have 316 at this time in the game. There's really not much that the generator will be using, so you'll be okay to turn it on. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. I agree. We have almost everything built here that we wanted to at the beginning. We're already almost done with day 2. We're already doing pretty well. Go ahead and speed up time a little. And take these guys off of this. And put them in here. And do we have enough to build? Go ahead and pause. Put 5 in here. Research. I guess we should start do faster gathering first. 20. Go ahead and put you here. No. Put it there. Alright, so we have someone to cook our food and someone to get our food. Fortunately... Alright, let's see, we have resources, shortage, we're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend our working hours. Nope. But we do have a law available. So I'm gonna go ahead and do child shelters. I have tried both of these. Child labor essentially just gives you the option to say, like that gathering post, I can put children there instead of workers. But the problem with that is, as you can see on the bottom right here, children workers can be injured in accidents, so they actually can get hurt. And then you're kind of like, well crap, you know, I'm screwed, they're hurt, and then I think they enact like a thing that makes them stay off for a day. So in the long run, it actually ends up hurting you more than it, you know, does help. But this is good for the beginning of the game. Like, it's really helpful. But the problem is with these laws, you can't go back and be like, you know, that one was really helpful, so I'm going to go back and change it to the next one. You don't have that option, so you have to kind of stick it out with what you got. And we're going to go ahead and do child shelters, which is really good because later on we can get medic apprentices, which actually helps our medical post increase and whatnot. And we'll let this day go through. We'll get a bit more wood. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many visitors, or survivors, from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. I'm way ahead of you, buddy. Go ahead and max you out. And I think we have enough for the child shelter. Can we rotate you? Yeah, let's put the child shelter. Actually, yeah, we can fit it right here. So we'll fit it right there. Everyone's here. The next thing we should research, though... Oops, wrong one, sorry. Yeah, I think is the beacon. We're gonna do that next. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bit of these guys off here so we can get more food, because we're gonna need food. That's actually really cool how it's got the spinning wheels back here. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Yes, we will. Check real quick. Children cared for. The child shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their children. Woo! We saved the peoples. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build a tent here. 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 And we're gonna stretch it out to there for now. Let it get a little bit more wood. Okay, let's get a little bit more wood here. And then we're gonna build another tent once we get to 10 wood. Note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Oh, we're actually doing pretty well here. Our discontent's really low. We're starting off a lot better than we started off with our playthrough last night, which is good. You learn from this game, or else if you don't learn, it will make you pay. And that is research. Start on the beacon. We don't have enough wood. No. Okay. Faster gathering has been researched, because apparently we need scientists to tell our people to pick up things faster. Alright, I'm gonna let this sit for a second. We don't have any raw food, so once we get our scouts set up, hopefully we can get some people coming back to their base. We do have people that are getting sick, so let's go ahead. 25 wood, what we need. And that alarm essentially says, hey, like he said, time to rest, folks. That ends your work shift. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Oh, that wood has been completely taken. Take you guys off here. And that way I have enough for the medical post here. Go ahead and speed time up. There go our hunters off into the night. Where they just kind of, I guess, go underneath the world. Alright, so those 4 people are being treated. Oh, we have a law. Let's go ahead. Sign in medic apprentices. This is to children from the child shelters will help in medical facilities, raising their efficiency. So that'll be good. The other one is engineers, but I really don't need that. At least right now. Doomed up.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, let's slow time down a little. I just realized that my thing has been off this whole time. I'm sorry. I hope that fixed it. If it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it, guys? I swear. But what I've been saying, if that did cut off, we're gonna go ahead and research Steam hubs next. I have been talking about the Book of Laws. Essentially, you just need to make sure you go in and check everything. Make sure you start signing these early. Let's go ahead. That we're good there. And we are about to encounter our first freeze, which is not cool. And look at this. I love how in this game you can see like they're near the generator, but these guys are outside of the range, so they have snow over the tents. It's still livable. Next thing after Steam hubs, I'm gonna go ahead and research. Oh, we did build the beacon. Never mind. Let me go ahead and build that. We need 35 steel and 20 wood. We're literally just a little bit away from each. Oh, we don't have anyone collecting wood. That's why. Crap. Well, we'll be okay, I think. Yeah. So, should be okay tomorrow. Be able to get more wood. Because it is gonna freeze, unfortunately. Gonna hit us hard. And we're gonna need to research heaters pretty soon.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
So let's go ahead and do that next. And while we're waiting on that, let's build the beacon. I think some people are gonna get sick. Yep, one of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. We must do something. Radical treatment, we have to wait 2 hours to sign that, so we're gonna go ahead and wait. Go ahead and take them off of this. And take them off of this. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surrounds us, the Frostland. Alright, so we have the option to do these two areas first, and I don't think we have enough to build. Nope. We do not have enough to build our scouts. Coal mines are done, but we're not going to get rid of this gathering post because so many things we need to research. Go ahead and do radical treatment now that we have this up.
Hear me! New law in the city.
Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. Yes, we did. And this is almost done. Alright, next. Let's go ahead and do sawmill.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Go ahead and turn the heater on and emergency shift this. Nice. And get our full thumper next. And go ahead and build our sawmill. Oh, this area looks real nice, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go ahead and put it right here. And then hopefully we can get the shortest walkway ever. Put these guys back out here in the morning.
Time to get to work.
Alright, awesome. Go ahead and take you guys off of this and turn that on. And I guess the next thing to research would be steelworks.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
need another hunter's hut. I guess we have just enough for another hunter's. And build that. Next day's coming in. It looks like we're gonna get warmer. Sort of sucks. Go ahead and delete this. Put this here. Go. 15 people are sick, that's not good. How many do we need to get a scout crew out? 40 wood. And I think we've actually researched everything at this level. I guess we get to do hunter's gear. See how much they're producing. 6 per hour. We might be able to squeeze out a team here in the next little bit. Nope. See if we can enact extended shift. So we're gonna do
New law in the city.
Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. Need some homes. The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best. You don't have to agree with everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Don't have enough for steel. Don't have enough workers for that. They still putting out time. We're running out of coal. We need to build that next. So go ahead and do that. Alright. Build that there, and then build one more gathering post right there, and roads, and we're good. We just don't have enough people, which once we get our scouts out there, we should be good with people. Hunter's gear has been researched. Go ahead and send a scout crew out. Alright, let's take 1, 2 off of here. You guys over here. Don't need as many here. Oh, these guys are all here. Go ahead and do this. I'd rather have more producing. Well, let's go ahead. We need a total of 5. Send out our scouts to the Lost Expedition. And we're fully... Yep, we don't have not... What the... yeah, we're kind of screwed. Go ahead and turn this off during the day now. Let them hopefully get things situated. Start collecting, go above 70. Alright, good, we're starting to get back up here.
End of shift. No rest on.
And of course, more sick beds needed. I'll open a new medical post. And we're running out of food. Okay. Go ahead and turn this back. It says about 13 hours. I think we'll be okay. Alright, they made it to the lost expedition. You enter the camp, peering out of the dying snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we've begun to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Escort them back. Go through the time real fast. We have 5 hours left. First amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We must do something about it. Warehouse.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Sometimes it like goes to play when I don't do it, and it's like, come on, man. Reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. Frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though the gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Cut off his leg. Build a care house. Let's build another medical post. Oh, we need 25 wood. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Go ahead and do the crash site. What is the next level? 50 wood. Go ahead and pause real quick. I'm gonna max you guys out. Max out. Max. 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 And max. We have enough here. And let's speed up a little. Care house promise has been fulfilled. Don't have enough for this. Do. Alright, let's go ahead. Research the drawing boards. Apparently the generator turned off. Not sure why. We need 20 steel. Go ahead and build some houses here. Let's get to 20. No, no, no.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Damn it. Well, we lost that promise, unfortunately. I guess we can go ahead and build another medical post. And take these guys off of this. Put on, put it there. I have 2 of these. I feel like I need more. Go ahead, zoom up the time a bit. At least we were able to do that. Crash sites. We were able to get wood and raw food out of this. There's plenty of precious supplies in the wrecks of our expeditions. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. Kinda sad. Okay, so we need more food, and we need to heal our sick people more. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do next is soup or fighting arena, either or. Running. We need more people. Fortunately, in this game, there isn't an option where you can make children, you know, and grow more survivors.
Work time. Get moving.
Apparently, it just stops. Go ahead and build a steel works. 1. 25 wood. Go ahead and get out here. We are out of wood. Let them build that out. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note of the care house. It reads, "Thank you for all the work you have to do. It's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. Glad I could help." Alright, next I would like to do this one. But we need wood. What was that? Just while we're doing that, let's go ahead and put you guys over here.
Time to rest, folks. Work
Cold homes. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. Quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill. I guess we'll try this again. One of our people died. An amputee suicide. The man whose leg you ordered amputated has committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like this. Unable to work and without purpose. I don't want to be a burden. Just another mouth to feed. We did what we could. and take you guys off. Back over here. And let's see here. First death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold can keep climbing lives in a harsh world. Open the Book of Laws. Go ahead and do the cemetery.
A new law has passed.
Put it out here. Couch have reached the sturdy shelter. Floor. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There is a notice posted by the heavy round door to all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in the two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. We have found the steel bridge. Right. Getting closer to Winterhome. Go ahead, put you down. You here, there, eat. Need more people. The problem in the beginning is you need a lot of people, right? And then later on in this game, when you're actually kind of near the end of this scenario, you find yourself in kind of a dilemma because you have too many people. So then you have like way too many mouths to feed and you kind of have to balance that out. Let's go ahead and get that. Cemetery established. The cemetery has been established and now we can put our dead to rest. Nice. Temperature falls. Crap.
Cold is coming. Move. Time to get to work.
Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. Floor. A functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it. I'm gonna go ahead and send it back. Automaton sent to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisp of snow started to settle on the bridge. Okay, let's do large convoy. Hopefully there'll be some people we can get. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge out to Winterhome proved that we are on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Yeah, that is a good slight fall. Get it up to 20. Medical ghost research. Done. Right. Sadly, everything that we need is gonna be plus-10 steel. Let's go ahead and wait. I'm trying to get it up to 20 so we can build a steam core and put it on the homes down here. There we go. And essentially heat all these homes. Go ahead and move it over a little. Out of steel. Yes, we are. Okay, let's build our first resource depot. We need 20 steel for that tank. Never mind. Go ahead and build our another steelworks. And change the time to the longer hours. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising problem of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem. You'll have 3 days to build it. guess another medical post won't hurt. So we have 20 hours. I think we should be able to squeeze. Go ahead and see here. Explorers, survivors. They sought Winterhome. These workers were riding in this convoy, told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow a signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Excuse me, I was taking a drink real quick. I think I'm going to send them because we need the scouts to keep searching. They really don't lose that many. It's only like 2 or 3 that lose. Okay. It moved us. Or, no, it didn't. Go ahead and take 2 off you. Put you 2 over there. Put you down here. Get you up to 6. So what do we have that needs people? Alright. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. Let's go ahead. Resource depot upgrade. More scouts. We don't need more scouts right this second. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. I know it uses a lot. That's cool. Is this because I'm doing this research? Cool. Zoom forward a little bit. Cutting it really close here. Got 14 hours. Go ahead and put it into overdrive. I think we should be okay. It should give us just enough time. Open a new medical post. Put it right there. Put some wood here. Engineers. We have 2, so let's take them off. Here. Alright, generator power upgrade researched. So let's go ahead and food and shelter. I'm going to try to avoid a hothouse just because it uses 1 steam core down here. Go ahead and I think I might wait and do the next level. Scout ship reached the weather station. Explore. Grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the great cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Alright guys, let's go to Winterhome. Gonna get here in 1 day. Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll. They're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Good idea. So let's go ahead and put that back. Oh, it automatically put it back. And let's go ahead and upgrade to the next level while we're waiting. And put people in there. An abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility has apparently abandoned. Some of are starting to wonder whether the excavation from London was a good idea. If you are lamenting openly, I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Well then. Go ahead and put you guys up. Keep homes warm. We gotta wait till this comes through before I can turn off overdrive. Is discontent going down? Not entirely sure. Getting really close. On next day. Alright, our automaton has arrived. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put him in the steel here. So we're gonna take you guys out, put him there. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, turn it off. Put you on these wreckage things out here. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews that work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. 21 hours left. People are still sick. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off overdrive. I really hope this doesn't mess us up. Oh, we are all livable. That's good. Go ahead and research. What are we researching? Oh, we're researching the next level. We're good there. Scouts have reached the winter home. Weird. I feel like it should just be winter home. Explore Winterhome. The fall of Winterhome. Streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. And the following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, the eventual starvation. The last entry. God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope. Looks like their generator just blew up. Look at that. Kinda cool. We're on our own, but we got 2 steam cores. Alright, we are alone. News has shocked everyone in the city. We were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we're alone. Hope falls. How much, though? How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? We must save ourselves and our children. We must go back. We shouldn't have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this. They're all dead. Man, that knocked us down pretty hard. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads throughout the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. Must give them purpose. Alright, here we have the next tier of laws, you could say. We have order and discipline, and faith and spiritual strength. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They have lost hope and our chances of survival. Desperation can quickly push them to commit reckless acts. We have to unite behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend in the chaos that has consumed Winterhome. Go ahead and do faith. We're going to try to repeat yesterday as close as we can. And I'll sign the House of Prayer. This is actually sort of an easy one. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you're convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say that faith will save us? Nonsense. What are we gonna pray for? Food when we start to starve? Shouts one of them. If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not gonna die. The Londoners, your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince the others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Alright, so first we're going to need to build... I don't know if we have enough. So we need 30 wood and 10 steel. Go ahead and zoom a little. Build our first one. And put that here. Oh, that's actually really good. Put that there. And is there any wood crates? There are. Go ahead and turn you off of steel for now. Put you on the wood crates. And you guys can go over here. Okay. We have one person that's starving. Go ahead and check our scouts. Go to Freshwater Springs. And I think drafting machines researched. Go ahead and check out our next option.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the steam still works. That is 30 wood. We don't have enough wood. Outpost depot, 30 wood. Generator efficiency upgrade, which is really important to get. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for the night. This looks like a good stopping point. You know, we just found Winterhome. The Londoners are starting to riot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. And I want to thank everyone for coming into the stream tonight. If you guys want to keep watching this, I went ahead and deleted my old one that I did because, like I said, the audio wasn't working on the game. And I just felt like it would be better to just go ahead and do this start over again. I was going to play a different game tonight, but because of that issue, I went ahead and started this over. And I mean, this game is really awesome. I enjoy playing it, so it's not like a huge issue for me. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here. You guys have a wonderful night. Make sure to check out my channel and check out YouTube to see any other Let's Plays. And I will end this right here. This is Still Grizzly signing off. You all have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, or wherever you are, and hope to see you again.